It's Christmas morning. Everybody's got their lights on and stuff. Looks really nice out. Just got done with like a 40-minute run. And while I was out there, I saw Starbucks is open. I saw a couple of cops out driving around. I saw Burger King's open. So just remember that, like, while we are off, the people who are off enjoying their family time, there's still people out there working and making the world go around so everyone can enjoy themselves. I saw a shit. I mean, like, Safeway yesterday was busy AF. Like, it was horribly busy on Christmas Eve, and they all had to work until 7 p.m. So I just try to remember those people. Like, all right, they're out there working while I'm enjoying myself. And sometimes I'm working when other people are enjoying themselves. But so try to keep that in mind. Also, you got the new year coming up, right? You made resolutions, you made goals for the next year. Make sure that when you wake up on New Year's Day, I mean, hopefully you're not like super hungover, but you still have to get after it. Like, don't let one night or one moment ruin an entire year's or an entire month's progress on something. And it can happen. I've seen it happen. I've done it to myself where, you know, you say you're going to do something, you wake up the next day, you don't do it, and then it like ruins the whole thing. So don't let that happen. Also, just remember that when you set these goals, if you want to stay in shape, right? It's Christmas morning. Just went for a 40-minute run. Now the day is started. It's 7:42. I'm done. I could do more. You know, I could go on a hike later or do whatever I want, but like, I've already worked out for the day. So I did my run. Like, I can kind of chill for the day and let my mind, like, you know, rest, knowing that I've already done a workout for the day. And it really can be as easy as that. So just remember that when you go into the next year, that when you wake up in the morning, you got to go to work. I know it sucks. You got to get up at like 5:30, start your day, get to the gym, whatever. It seems monumental. It seems like a huge gorilla sitting on your back when you're in bed and the alarm goes off and it's cold out and you really don't want to get up and you got to like push that mother off of you just to get out of bed. Like, who wants to do that? Nobody. You know, no one likes that feeling. I can guarantee you that. But the best feeling on earth is when something is hard, you do it, you overcome it, and then you're on with the rest of your day and you got past it, you know? So, I don't know, just a little tidbit of remembering why you started. And it's even hard to just remember why you started, especially when you're months in. You started January, it's now March, and you've seen a little bit of progress, but it's not like too much. And you're like, fuck, and your friends are like, oh, let's go out drinking. And you're like, all right, fuck it. That's one road, right? You go out with your friends, you go out drinking, you forget the whole thing. Who cares about being in shape anyways? And then there's the other you that you, the other fork in the road where you're like, nah, I can't, I gotta get to the gym in the morning, so I'm gonna pass on that. And then you get up and you go to the gym, and then 4 years later, you're actually in shape, looking at all those people like, glad I didn't go down that road, right? So be that person. Be the person that aspires to, you have to turn down a lot of fun things, you know, or perceivably fun things, things that seem fun, but may not ultimately be fun later in life. So this next year, turn down the quick gratification, the quick pleasure moment for the greater good. What you said you wanted to do, you want to get in shape. It starts with getting up every single day and chipping off just a little bit, just chipping away at it. It's not going to happen overnight. Yeah, I can tell you that firsthand. I've been working out for, you know, going on 20 years now. And yeah, it's so difficult to maintain. And I don't want to say that to scare you away, but like, you know, it's hard to maintain focus for that long on something. So you got to continually feed your mind with goals and aspirations and things that things you want to achieve. You know, small little steps. It's the small little steps. It's that get up and you didn't want to get up, but you got up and did a 20-minute walk anyways, you know? And I always say that, where it doesn't have to be like a soul crushing 2-hour workout every day. It really, it can be, especially when you're like training for something really hard, you know? If you're going to go run 100 miles or something, then yeah, you need to do the soul crushing 2-hour workouts or 3-hour workouts or whatever. But when you're just every day trying to stay in shape, you know, it doesn't have to be this crazy 2-hour event every day. It really can be wake up, go to the gym for 35 minutes or 40 and do a workout, get to work, make the money, get home. If you have more energy, go walk around a little bit more, especially if you want to, like, if you have a goal to lose a certain amount of weight or whatever. But essentially, you know, it's a routine. It's a long marathon of an event of getting in shape. It's going to pay off dividends 10 years down the road. But it's not going to pay off dividends in the first 3 months. So when it may a little bit, you know, don't get me wrong, like, especially if like, it depends on how out of shape you are. If you're just like dad bod, 6 months can make a whole lot of difference, but 10 years is going to make like, you know, the first year that you're working out and like just getting started, it's going to build that like foundation. But you get into it for like 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 years. Like that's where you build like a wall. You know, you're building a house now. You know, it's not just like the foundation anymore. You get 10 years in and now you got like, oh shit, like I got walls, I got a roof, you know. So that's the inspiration for the next year coming up is, you know, remember all the people who are out there grinding when you're not, and, you know, don't like feel bad for them, you know. Just maybe try and find a way to help, or just, you know, enjoy yourself and like salute them. But so that's, give credit to those people. Give credit to people who went down a road last year when they said they were going to make resolutions and they stuck to them. Give credit to those people, and then use them as inspiration this next coming year for your New Year's resolutions that you made. But and I think New Year's resolutions are important. You know, they're very important because, like, I've always done this where, you know, all right, Monday I'm gonna start, and then like that's the most important day of your life, is like when you said that you're gonna start on January 1st and never look back, and then you actually started on that day. It's like July 4th, right? Why do we always celebrate July 4th? Because like on that day something happened and it's important. So make that your resolution, right? Resolution day, January 1st, 2025, I'm going to do this. And when you do it and you stick to it and you've been doing it for years and years and years and years, you can always look back and be like, on that day I did this, and be proud of it. So just remember that when you're, you know, on January 5th and you're getting tired and you don't want to do it anymore, just remember, all right, how's it going to feel 5 years from now when I actually stuck to it? It's going to feel great. So that's it. I'm out.